there, grandchildren. Welcome back to another episode of Granny Goatee's Food Review Show, where Granny Goatee reviews your favorite foods. Today we're going to be trying another item from Auntie Anne's Pretzel Shop here in Phuket, Thailand. This is the Poland Dip Truffle Pretzel Ring. All right, I'm very excited about it. It's a pretzel ring. It has a hot dog inside of it, and they give you a truffle dipping sauce. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but Granny Goatee loves anything with truffles in it. So I hopped on over, got it, and I'm going to review it for you today, okay? And maybe I will put in some B-roll, some shots of it right here. And stay tuned towards the end of the video. I will be having some B-roll running of the various things that Granny Goatee did during this week here in Phuket, Thailand, okay? That will be a treat, so wait till the end of the video. If you're here for the first time, please subscribe and turn on that notification bell. And if you do enjoy this video, please give me a like, okay, grandchildren? Now, normally I like to give a history of these companies, a background, and I've done that in a previous Auntie Anne's video, the barbecue sausage Australian steak. It's my only other Auntie Anne's video. You can go in and go back to like maybe 30 videos back and check out that video if you want to hear the background and the history of Auntie Anne's. But for this video, grandchildren, I'm going to go in and tell you the history of the pretzel. Okay, so let's get into it now. The pretzel is a type of baked pastry made of dough that is commonly shaped like a knot. The traditional pretzel shape is a distinct symmetrical form with the ends twisted back onto itself in a particular way. Salt is the most common topping or seasoning used in pretzels, complementing the washing soda or lye treatment that give pretzels their traditional skin and flavor, acquired through the Maillard reaction, grandchildren. Okay? Now, there are other toppings that go on pretzels. I'm sure you've had pretzels with all of these different toppings: cheese, chocolate, sugar, mustard, seeds, nuts, even a sweet glazing, okay, cinnamon. A lot of different toppings are used on pretzels, and each one of these toppings or combinations of them give a distinct flavor. There are also hard pretzels that have an extended shelf life, and there are soft pretzels that are meant to be eaten warm and right away. All right, those are the two really different kinds of varieties that you can get when ordering a pretzel. All right, and there are numerous accounts regarding the origin of pretzels, grandchildren, as well as the origin of the name. Most state that they have a Christian background and were invented by European monks. And according to according to some scholars and various sources, the most popular story is that the pretzel was made in 610 AD by an Italian monk when he decided to make a special treat to help motivate his students to learn more or to keep learning. I guess they were a little bit overwhelmed. So this monk had an innovative idea, and he rolled out a few strips of dough and crossed them to try to resemble hands praying. And after baking them, the pretzel was born, and he handed them out to his students and said, "Pretiola," and I'm sorry for my Italians out there if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, which means little rewards. Okay, grandchildren? So there is a Christian background to pretzels, and without further ado, I believe they were also baked because pretzels don't have eggs and other various ingredients that Christians stayed away from during Lent. They baked this pastry to help them through that fasting process. All right, some type of some type of a treat for that time where they did not have to use animal products. Okay, grandchildren, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. I have to tell you, the picture is much better than the product. I did shoot some B-roll. The product is quite underwhelming. The picture is overwhelming, and that's normally how these things go with fast food companies, okay? So here's the box. Auntie Anne's. Take a look at that. All right. And let's pop this open. So we have the pretzel ring. And then that truffle sauce, which is significantly smaller, and I'm very disappointed about that, significantly smaller than what is pictured in the advertising. We're going to have to try it out and see. Now, let's go ahead and pop this open. I hope the flavor is going to be on point, grandchildren. All right, so take a look at that truffle sauce. That looks quite good. It has an intense truffle smell. Oh my gosh, that is so strong. Such a strong truffle smell. All right, and let's go ahead and take a piece of this pretzel. We're gonna get a good piece so that you can get a good look at this bad boy. So take a look at that. It has some herbs on top. It has a layer of cheese on top that's melted already. It has the hot dog inside that looks quite fatty. It does not look like it is just lean meat. You can see the little bits of fat inside of this hot dog, so I'm sure it's packing much more flavor than if it was just the meat. Okay, and let's go ahead and take a dip into this truffle sauce and go for a swim. So let's get a good amount. Oh my goodness, grandchildren, take a look at that. That is a good amount of truffle sauce on top of this pretzel ring. And let's go ahead and try it. Wow. That truffle, excuse me. That truffle sauce is so overwhelming. That truffle flavor. And it almost even has like a chemically taste towards the end of it. After you're done eating it, it leaves some type of a chemical type of taste in your mouth, which can't be good, grandchildren. The pretzel is soft, not crispy. It's warm. The sausage does not taste like any hot dog. Any hot dog that I've had in the United States. It's a little bit sweet, really fatty, very flavorful. In fact, although I know I'm eating a pretzel, I know that the truffle sauce is completely masking the herbs and the cheese and the pretzel flavor. The only thing I'm getting from it is the consistency of a pretzel with a little bit of a bread flavor, but that truffle sauce is completely burying it. But we know what it's not burying? It's not burying that hot dog flavor. That hot dog flavor is really delicious and it really comes through. So here is the pretzel ring. I have to be careful I do not drop this. Take a look at that, two-handed. All right, let's go for another bite. You can see the crisp, the golden crisp, but unfortunately, I'm not getting any crisp in it, but I am getting the softness of the pretzel, and I am getting the truffle flavor. This truffle seasoning is so intense. Take a look at that. And I will have a piece without the truffle seasoning, because I do want to see what it tastes like without it. It's just so overwhelming. Usually when you get something with truffle included from a fast food place, you can barely taste the truffle in there. But excuse me, but this product, it's just overwhelmingly truffly. I don't like that chemical aftertaste. It tastes like nothing that I could put my finger on. I really don't like that. All right, let's try one more bite with the pretzel by itself, no dipping sauce, and see how it is. That sausage is so good. It must be some type of a Thai sausage. It's very fatty. It's sweet. and you can get that flavor. I'm almost certain it's pork. It's really good. A 100 times better without that truffle sauce. The cheese comes through, the herbs come through. You can taste the garlic. There must be some garlic on top of this. It's not salty. It looks like there's 2 layers of cheese, maybe one on the inside and one on top, but I think it's much better without the truffle sauce. So this was 99 baht because of the truffle sauce. I'm sure you can find something like this at Auntie Anne's without that truffle sauce and pay a lot less. 99 baht comes down to right around $2 and some change, so it's not really inexpensive for this pretzel. It's not as pricey as it would be in the United States or Europe or something like that, but it is still pricey for this product because you can get a pretzel with stuffed with hot dog for far less than 99 baht. Okay, all right, so what do I think? Well, I think that this is overpriced and not necessary. I don't like it with the truffle sauce. I would throw that truffle sauce away and I would just eat it. If you do want to order this specific pretzel ring, I would just eat it by itself. Maybe you can ask Auntie Anne's if they can give it to you by itself, okay? This pretzel ring with the truffle sauce gets a 4.5 out of 10. It is not very good. And the primary culprit here is that truffle sauce. It ruins the dish completely. So 4.5 Auntie Anne for your truffle pull apart pretzel ring. All right, now I'll go ahead and thank everybody for joining me on this video, and I'll go ahead and include some b-roll towards the end. Okay, once again, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell. And I found another truffle product from McDonald's, so that's coming up, including some curly fries from McDonald's and cheesy ham pie. So that's probably going to be my next video because all 3 of those items are foreign in the United States and I really want to try them. So stay tuned for that one, okay, grandchildren? And let's end this with some b-roll. Everybody have a good day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want that. So.